The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
From the 30 on second down, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down. Now back to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. There's the option going left on second down. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's complete to Slayton. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive was any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, Young. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Young. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Now here's Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA's Panther football to start quarter number 2. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Giants have it, it's picked up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. There, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darren Waller, 38 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. On either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Young off the play fake. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Young, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Connection made with Chenault. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw, Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A play fake. Now Young. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Going for it with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's... From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Jones going right side. He finds Slayton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. From the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground. Certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Third and 1, here's Young. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see. Shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a second down run with Sanders. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Young on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Giants will be... shape, 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards short. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. He's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Young will set to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Final minute now of the third quarter. Up the middle they go with Sid. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Young. And he's got room. Past the 20. Down the sideline he goes. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second and goal, Young is going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Panthers! Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Completes this again to Shepard. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On second down, here's Barkley. Shifts by him, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Jones keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Daniel Jones scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Panthers down 24-14. At time, a huge factor. They have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. It's caught by Sanders. Able to avoid him at the 40. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Young. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Here's Young. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Young. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Young to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The New York set to take the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.